Welcome back to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today we've got Little Brown Dog's Wee Mongrel Batch 2, which is a blended scotch, so there's malt and grain in there. I'm not sure what the actual makeup is of that. I do know that it's spent 18 years in Oloroso casks and 9 months in PX. It's a 19-year-old blend, it's 52.2% ABV, natural colour, and it's quite a rich sherry colour from obviously the Oloroso and the PX, and all natural flavouring as well, non-chill filtered. This was £55, it's a 50cl, which is a little disappointing. They have upgraded to 70cls, and I bought a couple bottles or got some for Christmas. The last Little Brown Dog I done did not favour well in my review. It was the Tormore Takai cask, but I'm hoping this is a little bit better. So I've had batch 1. I can't remember if I had a bottle of it or if I had a sample, but I remember enjoying it anyway. We'll get down to the nose, the palate and the finish, and we'll see if this is a Whisky Win or a Whisky Bin. So straight away in the nose, there's Haribo Cola Sweets, the cola bottle sweeties that you get in the packet. There's a little bit of molasses there as well. It's quite a dirty sherry, a little bit of sulphur, and yeah, it's nice. It's very good. I've kind of went off sherry a little bit, and I've said this before, but there's always something that brings you back round, and this seems to be doing the trick. I've got a smile on my face with this one. Yeah, possibly some spent matches there as well. There's dark fruit, menthol, and eucalyptus. I know that's quite specific, but yeah, menthol and eucalyptus. It is a little minty, a little fresh at the end. What a great nose, really fantastic. The palate. Juicy. This is one juicy whiskey. I was going to swear there because it's really quite good, but no. Very oily in the mouth as well. Lots of dark fruits. Lots of kind of generic Christmas spice, Christmas cake feels, but I don't care. It's heavily sherried. It's what you're going to expect. It's lovely. There's a little bit of like a dirtiness, a woodiness to it, but nothing too discouraging in the palate. There's also saurine malt loaf, but I'm not sure if this is an actual thing. I know they do like a banana version, but it's saurine malt loaf, and I want to say with like lots of orange zest or lots of orange throughout it, a kind of orange flavoured saurine malt loaf. I think they do that, I could be wrong, but yeah, this is really quite fantastic. It's obviously heavily sherried, and if you're not in a sherry phase, you might want to avoid it, but I've not been in a sherry phase, and this has definitely brought me back. It's really quite enjoyable. The finish is definitely long. It's warming, it would be great. It's great for this time of year where it's winter, a little bit cold, a little bit dark at night. This will warm you up for sure and put a smile on your face. There's heavy kind of espresso martini vibes to this in the finish. Maybe not espresso martini, but for sure espresso. But the reason I'm thinking of espresso martini minus the vodka is that kind of lovely foamy edge you get. And I know you get it with a normal espresso anyway, but a dusting of cocoa on top of it as well, cocoa powder. So we'll maybe just go with espresso or like a cappuccino, but with loads of cocoa powder on top of it. That's what I want to stress, is this chocolatey element. Fantastic, more wood, a little bit of bitterness at the end, and some drying to leave you kind of wanting more, to leave you hoping for more, this drying element. So yeah, you can tell by my face and by the glaring, by the positive. Is it glaring? I think glaringly positive. I think that could be the description, the adjective. Anyway, the positive review of this, we'll get down to the conclusion anyway. So, would I buy it again? I would. This is available on auction. I think I've seen Whiskey Shop had it for £85, which is a bit ludicrous. or that might have been the auction, but it's on the auctions and you're not going to lose out money. It's doing about £50 to £60 on the auction anyway, so you maybe spend a little bit more than what it came out RRP, but it's probably worth it. So on to that, is it worth it? It's disappointing it's 50cl, but £55, I can't begrudge that. If this was 70cl, would they maybe charge £90? Even that, if it was 70cl, I would still pay it. It's reminiscent of the Thompson Bros blend, so it could be an Edrington makeup. I'm not sure, but it's reminiscent of that, or of those two blends, quite sherried and just really enjoyable. And would I recommend it? Yeah, 100%. This is a fantastic whiskey. It's sherry through and through, but it's a good composition of the blend and the sherry, so it's well done. Definitely a whiskey win in my eyes, and I'm looking forward to finishing the bottle. Well, I will regret finishing the bottle, but I'm looking forward to enjoying this more and getting down there. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Whisky Whims. I've been Stuart. I'll see you later.